So this is Welcome to the Madhouse Part 1. Okay. Yeah, this was when I originally wrote it, I knew this was going to be the biggest one in the season, because I wanted to have all the villains. It had to happen at some point. The villains had to all be in the same room. Well, not all of them cuz Penguin wasn't in the episode, but whatever. Something about Joker and Penguin you probably haven't noticed is that they still haven't met. They still have not met. No, they haven't met off screen. They're going to meet on screen. That's how I'm going to do it. Like, sure, they've heard of one another, but they haven't met. They haven't been face to face at all. I'm the bomb. I knew I was going to do the nuke later on, so that's why in Gotham's 200th, I had to get rid of that one device that Batman and Robin had, as I already said. And here comes Joker. Oh, wait, no, yes. Massacre first. And now. Ta da! Man. Man, Joker. I like the old design there better than the new one that they've done. I just think it's. I don't even know how to describe it. I just like it better. The new one looks like a child, I guess. You know? Plus, I like how his hair is more wild on this one. Like the green hair, it's more. Well, of course, it's green. What's Joker gonna have? Orange hair? Gotham had an orange haired Joker. Oh, boy. That nuke, right? It's always Daggett bombs. It's funny because this was definitely it being shut down, like in that scene. But it's gonna. This just doesn't make things look better for Roland Daggett, does it? Now he's got another bomb that was stolen. Why does he keep making these things? oh, oh boy, this is so crazy. And now Bullock's on the case. And Lyle. Poor Lyle, right? He never stood a chance. Oh, man. He finally got, I guess, promoted to head security guard at Arkham from originally he was just a cop. But now what? Now he's just stuck overseeing interrogations like this. As Bullock tells him in this episode, he mocks him and says you're not a cop anymore, you're a security guard. There's truth in that, and I think that's what starts everything. Like it says, Lyle's descent into madness. He who is so quiet and ends up rambling about locking everyone up and stuff, and he's executing Dr. Arkham in front of all the patients. And Arkham deserved to be executed, didn't he? For what he did to Joker and Harley in Harlequin. He had that coming. Total jerk. You all really like Two-Face, don't you? I get a lot of Two-Face praise. And okay, it's he's random. It's random, but I don't know what is it about him that you like. Is it the voice? Is it the character in general? Is it the way I write him? Or do you just like Two-Face? Like, is it the coin? I don't even know. I don't know, but Two-Face always gets a lot of praise, and I don't understand. Cause I don't put a lot. I'm not saying I don't try with him. I do. It's just compared with other villains that I have, like Hush and Joker and Penguin. Oh, and Firefly. God, Firefly. Like, it's just, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of effort compared with all the others. Mad Hatter, he also gets a lot of praise, like this version in particular, and that's good to hear that I did something right. Um, Mad Hatter, I just tried to make him seem as schizophrenic as possible. And there it is, the security guard line. I mean, it's in Bullock's DNA to be mean to everyone, right? I tried to give the clowns personalities, Jester and Crazy. Well, and I guess Rolly over there with his crowbar. He's just this quiet sociopath. But Jester is always picked on by Joker, and Crazy's the smart one. There's Rolly. And there's Smiley over there. He's mute. Uh, you don't even bother remembering Smiley. He gets killed in this episode by Lyle. Introduced Smiley in Punchline, yeah. Oh, and Lyle loses it, and oh boy. It didn't, I don't think that helped. In Arkham, putting him on probation, that only serves for Lyle's justice in the next episode when he executes him. You see the clowns. See, there's Jester. He's just he's just one of Joker's gas bombs for a head, and and like that's all there really is to it. Was design. Like I just took a normal Jester, Lego Jester, and I changed the head, and suddenly I had Jester the clown, and I feel bad for the guy because he's really depressed. At least that's how I wrote him. So I should be feeling bad for myself, but whatever. Punchline was originally supposed to, before I knew what I was going to do with him, he was just this big clown, like Captain Clown in Batman the Animated Series. You remember Captain Clown? Oh, of course you do. Batman killed him. No, Captain Clown. He was just Punchline was basically this version of Captain Clown, only he didn't get killed like that, like in a freaking trash compactor. But that would be really gruesome. Almost as bad as getting shot in the back of the head. Oh, and there we go. And now Smiley's dead. Yeah, Punchline, I was going to keep him around, but then eventually I was like, well, why not work him into the Hush storyline? I'm already giving Punchline an episode. And an episode about some big henchman who starts to take control is, well, there's not much I can do with that. So I might as well work it into the other major storyline for season 2. So I did that, and I think the episode did come out better than it could have. But I think Punchline was still my least favorite episode of season 2. If I were to pick one before that, it would be I think I'd pick Breaking the Ice, just because the narrative structure, it was formulaic, wasn't it? Like Dr. Briggs, he goes, he steals machinery, something happens. He goes, he steals another machinery, something happens. Repeat. And and again, it was originally just supposed to be Briggs and Freeze. Freeze was supposed to, like in the original draft, Freeze hired Briggs himself, and Penguin was not in the episode at all, like at all. He wasn't even mentioned, but I ended up changing it because I couldn't figure out what to do. Oh yes, the steamroller. I had to work that in somewhere because I had it and it was a really cool set, and I was like, I really want to use this steamroller, and I did. Maybe I'll bring it back in season 3. I don't see what it could hurt. Like, it wasn't destroyed or anything in this episode or the other one. So yeah, I could have the steamroller reappear. And oh, lock up, man. And to be continued, yes, to be continued. So that's all. That's part one. Um, oh, no, you know what? I'll tell you this. I'll say it at the start of the next episode, okay? So if that's all, see ya.